Good afternoon, my name is Natasha and I'm here at Legacy Feed and Fuel in Napa with our resident saddle expert Bob Bean, and we're here today to talk about pads and how the proper fit of a saddle pad can make all the difference on how your saddle fits. Bob, when you're picking out a saddle pad for your horse, is it more important to have the thickest pad or the thinnest pad to fit your horse?
Okay, well, that's a good question, Natasha. You want to get by with the thinnest pad as possible for the discipline that you're doing, but you also don't want to get too thin. But if you're a heavy, big person like I am, you're going to have to go with a thicker pad for more protection.
What makes a good quality pad, and how often should I be getting a new pad?
You know, there's a lot of nice pads on the market, and you're going to pay for what you get. If you're buying a cheap pad, it's cheap for a reason. As far as when you know to need a new pad, the material does start breaking down. It just depends on how much you use it. You need to clean your pads quite often. And it starts with cleaning your horse first. Your horse has got to be clean, pad's got to be clean. If it's not, it's like you wearing a pair of dirty socks with sand in there. It acts like sandpaper and you're going to get some sores. And your saddle might fit pretty good, but your pad just might be really dirty and your horse dirty, and could be causing part of the problem. So, you know, you need to have a good clean pad, and they don't last forever. So you just got to watch and see how they break down.
So Bob, what is the difference between a wool pad or a neoprene pad, and how would I choose one to fit the right style or discipline and horse that I'm riding?
Well, it's a matter of preference, but the neoprenes are gonna be easier to clean, of course. They just hose off. They do cause less slipping on a horse, but some people think they build up heat, but it's not necessarily true. If you have a wet back, that back's lubricated, so there's nothing wrong with a neoprene pad. It's just a matter of preference. Also, we have some pads out there, specialty pads, that have a hole cut out here for a horse with a big shoulder that we can relieve some of that pressure. They're called pressure relief pads. We also have pads that if you have a real high withered horse that have a build-up spot right here in the front. So the saddle's gonna sit right on there and it's gonna rise it above the withers to get that wither relief. So that's one of the, it's called a BioFit. It's a real nice pad. And here we have just the opposite pad. So this has got special material right in here that hollows out for a horse with a big shoulder or a round-backed horse that your saddle's just not fitting well. That relieves some of that pressure in that one spot, puts more pressure over a larger area of the horse's back.
Before you purchase any saddle, stop by or call either of our Legacy Feed locations to set up for an appointment for a custom saddle fitting for your horse. If you have questions about pads, bits, or any horse tack, our experts here would be happy to help you find the right equipment for your horse for your best performance.